100 billion human beings have been exposed to these drugs. They are a birthright of being a homosapien. Our company is called Intrinsic Medicine. We're developing medicine that activate intrinsic healing pathways. The primary problem that we are tackling is that drugs are not safe enough. We've flipped drug development on its head, and by focusing on compounds with exceptional safety, what we are doing is unlocking opportunities to intervene earlier and in the broadest set of potential people that can benefit. We've identified a library of compounds that are capable of moving the body from a state of being dysregulated to a state of balance.
The great thing with these compounds is that they're safe. The safety is already established, and we've already seen the benefit with our interaction with FDA.
And I think that's the exciting thing, because our library of glycans, which is a very fancy way of saying sugars, comes from human milk. We're leveraging 300 million years of mammalian evolution, and that's really why we've been able to move so rapidly to unlock an entirely untapped therapeutic modality. Our initial candidate was actually a drug that showed the ability to reduce inflammation. But where it's different than all other drugs today is it doesn't rely on suppressing the immune system in order to reduce inflammation. Instead, what it does is it activates intrinsic healing pathways to resolve inflammation so that the body has the potential to repair itself and to move more towards a state of balance, which reduces toxicities and side effects. We were watching COVID quite intently just as people, but as we're looking at this and as we're looking at the need and the morbidity and the mortality, and we see that it's driven by inflammation, of course we have to look at our own pipeline and we say, wait, we have this safe anti-inflammatory agent. I mean, it truly was an aha moment.
I actually have had COVID. It was a very mild disease for me, but I had a profound joint pain over a 24-hour period and a ton of fatigue. It was quite unpredictable and a little bit stressful, not knowing if it would actually translate into respiratory disorder, but I was fortunate not to have that. So it was very much in our field as we were actually preparing to go to FDA with our clinical development program for COVID. So it was very kind of like a personal journey for me as we were trying to really advance this important medicine for this purpose.
We have a massive opportunity. 80% of diseases today have chronic maladaptive inflammation at their core. So we have a safe drug capable of reducing that inflammation. Anyone who's interested in learning more about us and supporting what we're doing, both the philosophy of the organization, the philosophy behind the medicines and those we hope to serve, and who's looking for an asymmetrical opportunity to invest in a compound that has an approximate clinical readout, should really just get in contact with us, and we'd be happy to share our enthusiasm and experience.